Alright.
Okay.
Never mind.
You can do that also. I think that should be okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I will used to do that. Later I will do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you can start with the introduction of both of you.
Start recording already.
I just start recording. Later we can edit lah.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
alright.
Okay, so hi Vincent. Hi Vincent.
Hi, I believe this is the first time we meet.
Yeah,
Hi.
nice to meet you. Thanks
Yeah.
to Uncle Loh also that we get to meet, right?
Yes.
One cancer fighter to another, meeting each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. That's funny. People say that why cancer patient is a cancer fighter,
Oh.
Because at first, before I actually have diagnosed with cancer, people say I'm a cancer survivor, I'm a cancer fighter. I wasn't like this before, I'm a businessman, very shrewd about things, very quick, very judgmental about things. I said, why you big cancer fighter? Cancer lah, die lah, what's wrong? Then God wanted to teach me this lesson, say, okay, I give you cancer now, how you feel about it? After 4 years of cancer journey, I would say we really fought the war lah.
4 years, are you? Wow.
Yeah.
Mine, I was diagnosed July 2022. Okay,
Right.
but okay, mine is called non-Hodgkin lymphoma, right? It's
Right.
quite common actually, the cancer,
Right,
and it's
right.
highly curable from a lot of the cases and study that I've known, right? So yeah, July. So mine is like I do six cycle of chemo,
Right.
and then after that remission, right? Total remission, lah. I happy lah, right? Everything,
Yeah.
right? After that, 4 months later, I got it back.
Yeah.
And then again chemo. After that, oral chemo doesn't work. Then immunotherapy.
Yeah.
Then I tried that Guru Amahab, the fish father, together with the immunotherapy.
Yeah.
And within 2 short months of that, PET scan, all clear. Like wow, miracle
Praise the
lah.
Lord. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. But one thing that's different, right? Yeah, I tell about my story a bit lah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
please.
when I do the 6 cycle, right? Yes, I went through diet change and everything, right?
Yeah.
But after that ends, wow, happy already. I want to go back to where I was before, so I keep on makan, back to the normal pattern, right?
Right.
Eat also tak jaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to drink my teh ice chaba or sugar, and
Okay,
I
that's
go back.
poison.
Yeah, so I'll go back to all that, That's
Yeah.
why I believe that's where the cancer came back again.
Yeah.
Because lymphoma cancer love sugar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for my case, I tell a bit of my brief history of my cancer.
Yeah.
Mine a bit different. Mine is not like a normal cancer. I mean, like I say, I never compare cancer. Suffering is suffering. You cannot say, oh, mine is way harder. My happiness is way happier. You happy, you suffer at your own level. I believe your suffer is your max, my suffer is my max. There's no like you cannot complete that, right?
Yeah.
So, my kind of cancer is called ovarian neuroblastoma. So it's a very rare form of cancer. So until now, I asked the doctor, hey, actually, what is this cancer? Is it like blood kind or nerve kind or the lining or what? Let's say this, is it a brain cancer? Is it nose cancer? Because it's happened inside my nose. But it's not nose cancer. It's the my olfactory bulb. It's like the organ that you smell. So basically, I lost my smell about 3 years ago. I completely lost my smell. So with that, then I understand. Oh, how rare is this cancer? You're talking about like maybe until up to today, the first diagnosed until now is about 7,000 of them.
Wow.
7,000 of us right now, so it's a very rare kind of cancer. So like you say, you went through all the radiotherapy, the chemotherapy. So this is my 4th year. The first 3 years I did not went through all that because I already did my research. I'm kind of into all the data research and that. So I kind of know that chemo does not work on me. There's no drug on me. And radiotherapy, there will help. So back then, being overconfident, judgmental businessman.
Yeah.
I always like, I can get it, no problem.
Mhm.
Because it's inside the nose, the tumor is not big, it's about
Ah.
0.3, nothing happened.
Okay.
I bleed a lot, so I went to doctor, take out, of course, after the lab test, he said it's cancer. I'm like, oh my god, but I still
Had that
confident that I can beat this. So I went through some stuff, I did a bit here and there, try to change a bit of my lifestyle, eat less meat. I still drink. I drink a lot. I'm quite an alcoholic back then. I don't smoke. And I exercise a lot. So with that, I feel like, okay, I should be okay. Within a year, it came back 10 cm. Spread on top of my, what do you call that? The bridge. So it's not inside my brain cavity, but it's not inside the brain per se. So yeah.
Just outside,
Yeah. But long story short, 4 years I went through 6 surgery. 6 surgery until the Malaysian doctor don't want to. They basically they gave me up. They gave up on me. They say no way you're gonna survive it. I don't want to do this operation for you because most probably you're gonna die on operation day. Even though you do it, you might coma, this and that.
That's why you don't want to take that risk lah.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts and emotions at that time when you received that news from the doctor?
Very bad, I fall into depression.
Oh.
The depression is quite bad. I attempted suicide once.
Okay.
Yeah. Luckily I have my wife. My wife was there. Because I used to live in a condo. That urge also I make fun before on depression people.
Okay.
You see, God,
I went to let you feel.
Yeah. You make fun of depression people because I have few friends have depression. I say, hey, it's all in your mind. You know why you're depressed? Because you greedy, you want more. That's why you're depressed. I say that to him. But then God want me to experience that. So I had a big depression. It's strong enough to make me want to jump off. But my wife was there, and my kid was next door. So that keeping me said, no, I can't jump, I cannot do that. But it's just like a
fighting
war
Yeah.
But good thing is that is a time that I will mention a bit on my religions.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are Christian.
I'm a Christian. So you are
I'm Christian. I'm
alright.
Catholic.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's the time that I met God. When I say I met God, not like because my wife is a Christian since she's like 12. So I married her. She's my college sweetheart until today. So she always say you need God. I say no one need God. I need me. Always about me.
We're so similar, right?
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
Really, I'm full of confidence myself. Yeah lah, right? I don't think I'm confident in myself also.
Yeah.
But yes, okay, continue.
No, so of course because of I married a Christian, I need to go through the course and all that. But that session, I was also very arrogant. But that time, I already feel that touch from God. I feel like I want to cry enough, but being me, like I don't know, can bear it. But again, also fast forward to the depression time. I keep on holding on the depression. I fight it. Look at everything I can find, books and all that, YouTube, everything. How do I fight depression? So it's all about avoiding. Until I can no longer avoid. I can't. Then I have this feeling I need to go see this pastor, which is my wife, spiritual father.
Okay.
So I went to see him. Immediately I cry like baby, don't know what happened.
Okay.
Then I baptized. I'm not baptized. Then I verbally say, I declare myself a Christian and stuff like that. So basically, with that journey, people in depression, years. It only took me 2 months to settle my depression. So thanks God.
Thank God. Yeah.
I can talk more about this, but I know I don't want to involve everyone in that. I believe you have your own emotion roller coaster, right? Tell me about it, man.
Well, and I cry a lot too. I cry easily as well. Well,
that's a Christian thing, right? Why you cry so much? Because God touched you, that's why you cry.
I think, well, if it comes to depression, suicidal, I had it way before this cancer stuff. Right. But again, I believe that God also showed me a way. Okay, there was this book, The Power of Now, so that got me out of being suicidal. Okay, but again, why I don't want to kill myself and whatnot. But even though I did that step, right? Because I have my parents also at that time. I don't want to disappoint them. No, that's all. Same thing, fighting lah. Yeah, so that was then. Okay, and during this cancer fighting journey, there was, yes, I have suffered a lot of pain. The surgery was painful, man. Like, whoa, it's like, can I please die? Or, one funny thought that I always have, can I just go out from my body, let the body suffer, so that I'm here? Like, I always want to separate myself from my body, because it's so painful. Cry a lot also. But there was this one time, where I believe God is there also. I have something called the gift. That time I was undergoing chemo or something. I think it's chemo.
No, you had COVID.
I had COVID. Yes, I had COVID. I cough a lot, I diarrhea, all these things, while still undergoing cancer treatment, right? And at one point, right, I have this, I acquired some kind of very powerful visualization, like anything I think, it shows up in front of me,
Wow.
Like, wow, this is so powerful. Then I got playful with it, like I imagine, wow, what would God look like, right? And then suddenly, what about Greek God, like Zeus and all that? Wow, immediately in front of me,
wow,
feels so real,
Wow.
And then, and at one point, I thought I can cry. I
tissues there, this one.
So I imagine Jesus and Mother Mary. I was on the hospital bed and then they just appear there. Then it's like, wow. Then Jesus come over and touch me like that. So it's very powerful, the emotion. And then that time I feel healing.
We can edit this later.
It's okay. So that was very powerful. Wow.
I feel you.
So, in a way, other than that, right? One good thing about the game, when I pick up playful, I mention cartoon and whatnot, and it feels real. If they touch me, I feel the touch.
Wow.
So crazy.
That's like magic mushroom.
Magic kind of thing, right?
You can't sleep.
Have you seen the movie Limitless? They take the pill and
No, but I understand.
It was crazy so, and anytime I think of business thing, it all came to me, it all connect, you should see the movie, then you understand what I mean. Okay, basically, but during I suffered a lot, but there was the beauty of it, right? There's the beauty from the suffering.
Yes, I feel.
And after that, right, that's when my faith. Before that, I'm not a Christian. I'm not baptized at all. But I used to be a strong Catholic before in my childhood because I followed my cousin. They're all Catholic, right? And then at some point, I went astray, I tried many things. Yoga, spiritual. I even went to Islam, Buddhism. I went all over the place. And I was a spiritual person also, just that I don't feel like I belong to religion and that. But that experience changed me totally. Like, wow, God can embrace it. And I feel,
You know this, although this is like a interview of the journey of fighting cancer and surviving with cancer, right? But really, you cannot go through this really without the alignment of mind, body and soul. So honestly, spirituality really did help me a lot. You need that support, because human always feel like we can fix things, we can solve this, we have the solution. That's why that's how I lost my eye also, because if I able to rely more, depend more, But human, we are so used to, especially when you are slightly more confident or you achieve something, then you feel like, I can fix this, I can fix that, Oh, doctor can do this, this person can do that. Oh, I can just go plant-based for me. I went plant-based for 2 years, I thought I made the right move. That it helped a bit, but then I see that's the thing. I'm not plant-based before, right? So I use my very limited knowledge of plant-based and apply to it. If I do not have this mentality, instead I seek help, I explore, then I will have much better plant-based journey. So end up the 2 years, it turned me into a very malnutritious man. My whole body turned yellow. But it's not the fault of plant-based. It's the fault of lack of knowledge of plant-based. A lot of people say, I just hear from here, they say, only eat green. You cancer cannot eat grain. No, you meat don't take red meat. So I just kind of gather all the stuff, and then I make my own judgment and think that now I'm the guru of cancer. So I just do this, apply on it. Not only I do this on myself, and make myself malnutritious, and I did it on my family. So my whole family follow me. When one plant-based, all of them become yellow. Then I thought it's the turmeric, because I do not turmeric.
Yes, I think.
But then it's malnutritious. We all lack of iron and magnesium.
I see.
So now I always, I believe everything is alignment, balance. There is no extreme diet, no magic pill. Then also never judge. Never judge. You don't think that you know. You know, even until today, I would say I definitely know a lot more than 3 years ago. But I still don't know. That's the thing, right? The more our journey, you feel like the more I walk, the more I know, the more question mark is in front.
That's
right?
true.
Right.
Yes.
So now I always tell my kids or anyone, I tell them, I'm no longer a judge. I don't judge anymore. When I come into a place, I meet any person, like today is the first time I meet you. I just feel like I just want to explore this. I want to explore this. This is like how we go to safari. When you see let's say the first time you see a lion chasing a gazelle and eat that gazelle, we would not be like, why the lion eat that meat? That's bad. We just like, what is this creature? Why is this creature eating this creature? See, we just full of wonders and go and explore the thing. So basically, this is my approach for my, not only the culture journey, but the life journey. No longer judge, just explore. Even cancer or spirituality, mind, body and soul, just keep doing that. Just like a kid. Kids never judge, kids just explore.
Yeah, be present and
Curious.
curious.
Be curious, exactly, that's the word.
Maybe you can talk more about how you found out about Isha Padui. We go to
Oh,
Isha
yeah.
Padui.
Talking about magic pill, yeah.
What
did you tell me first?
I tell my story.
Yes.
Okay, so it start. My journey. Wow, I think also God showed the way lah.
Yeah.
Okay, how I get to know Uncle Louis, Uncle Loh or Mr. Loh, Uncle Loh lah, who eventually introduced me to Guru Anma.
Yeah.
Okay, before that, I met this. Okay, I keep on sharing my journey, cancer journey on Facebook, right? And then at one point, a lot of a lot of people sharing, right? And at one point, I was sending my mother to the airport, right? Then after sending her off, I was chilling at a cafe. Then suddenly this uncle, his name is Uncle Loh,
Uncle Uy.
Uncle Uy. So he's like, hi, are you the cancer fighter? Right? How you know me? The fighting the big sea. I was so shocked. Right? You know me, Uncle? Then he showed me my post on Facebook. This one you. oh my god, that is me. Oh wow, what a small world, man. Yeah, then we connected, then I took picture, wow, then I share Facebook. Oh, I have a fan lah. But so we connected lah. Then Uncle Lee invited us. Then we keep talking, and Uncle Lee invited us to meet this another person. His name is they're all uncle, so I call uncle. So Uncle Louis, okay?
Louis, yes.
Uncle Louis is a pharmacist from the big
I know him.
Oh, you know him? Okay. So I met him, right? So then he talked about the fighting cancer from not from the pharma's perspective, pills and all that,
holistic.
Holistic lah, holistic. Yeah. The true greens lah, all these things lah, you know, right? So one thing lead to another. So Uncle Lee introduced me to this one, Uncle Loh. Okay, so throughout the journey, I was still fighting cancer. Yeah, so when I met Uncle Loh, that's when he said he shared his story basically, right? Yeah. Because he do so many things, right? Yes. So many things, and spend how much he spend. Millions already lah, right? On treatments, going overseas lah. And then at one point he said his spleen was all swollen up, right? But he know Guru Amma that time, but just that he don't believe in the medicine, right? Until at one point he was like, I tried so many things, but doesn't seem to work right there. So he like, what? No, what do you call it? There's no harm in trying this Guru Amma stuff, right? So when he tried, and he get the result, he tried, he keep on taking, and then I think he has some side effect out of it, right? But eventually he went to the doctor, he do some tests, right? All the cancer marker gone after a few months, I forgot how long lah. So I listened to the story like, wow, that is very, it convinced me also lah to want to try lah. Also me as a person, right? Before this, I don't really believe in medicine and stuff, but I believe in more herbs and natural stuff that God has created and right? Natural lah. So okay lah, nothing wrong in giving it a try. Then I try, but at the same time, I also started my immunotherapy. Because before that it was all chemo, and my last chemo doesn't really work, right? That's why I tried immunotherapy together with the Pishapadu. That's when in 2 short months, I'm like, wow, the scan now is like from my lymphoma, right? Sorry, I keep going back and forth. ADHD. Anyway, so
OCD.
Okay, OCD. Okay. Similar bit. Okay, so my lymphoma originally was from here, right? It was quite big, like chest size. Okay, then 6 cycle chemo gone. Okay, remission. After that, came back to not to my brain, but it was underneath my brain, behind my eyeball.
Same.
My left eye also. Okay.
Is it? Wow, okay.
The size of a golf lah.
Alright.
So the scan in early August, it still show, and there was some cancer marker in even to my bone. It kind of like spread, so that scared shit lah. Okay, scared lah, very scared lah. Then then I do the immunotherapy, but also I go YouTube lah. Is that because doctor say, right, immunotherapy, the success percentage is like 5 or 20%. Different doctors say different thing, but the doctor I think say 5% success rate, like so low. Then I kept was googling and YouTube. Then they say there are certain food that makes immunotherapy works more effectively. Then I try lah. Pomegranate is one of it. So I go through that, and also at the same time taking Pishapadu. Good thing about taking Pishapadu is, thank God I don't have side effect lah. Like
wow, you are the lucky one.
I was the lucky one.
I have terrible side effect.
So no side effect at all. And then after 2 months, all clear. Then it was a bit of disbelief, like sure not, right?
I feel you.
Then after some time, but there was during the scan also there was some sign of, could be cancer, but could be inflammation only. Then I went another scan, nothing, gone. Wow, so fast. I also still in the belief, betul kan ni? Like really, no more cancer. After some time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just believe that I am cured of cancer, and yes, it's mind, body, and soul, but also God.
Yes.
Yeah, so I keep believing that. Then I keep telling God, thank you for my healing.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's my journey lah.
Wow. Alright. I'm gonna share mine a little bit how I meet this Sapaju.
Yes.
Because for the past 3 years, every time I have bad news over bad news and bad news. So that's why I keep on having surgery and surgery. So until the last bad news was what is it called that? Not last year, 2022.
Okay.
On November.
Okay.
I had because my symptoms always either totally stuck, like totally stuck, I can't breathe, or I will bleed.
Bleed
a lot.
from the that's
So when I bleed, I'm talking about it just won't stop.
Don't stop.
Then the first time I know that the bleed went so severe that I cover my nose, it will go to my mouth.
Oh my
If
God.
I cover like that,
Whoa.
swear to God, it came out from my eye.
Oh my God. Whoa.
So it's just crazy, and then it went on for hours. So I would just sit there at the toilet.
Oh, so you are at home when it happened, huh?
Yeah. So I have this episode for this
for the
many times for the past 3 years. So imagine on and off. Normally when that happens means my tumor went aggressive. So imagine my wife is with me, then she need to have this trauma, and my kids also, So so on the 2022 on November, I had this happen again. So I went to the doctor. That's the time Malaysian doctor said they will not operate on me anymore.
That's why you
So I went to Singapore. In Singapore, they have a good doctor. They might able to do it. Singapore refused me also. Same diagnosis. Say no point. You will die.
Oh my God.
So even though you're able to successfully take out the tumor, you will still die because your cancer is just that kind of cancer. So basically I gave up my hope. But then good thing is my wife being a lifelong Christian, she did not. She said, no, you have to try. Then the Singapore doctor said, maybe you can try Taiwan. Taiwan have a lot, So I did my thing, check on Taiwan a bit, but my mood is like try, no hope. There's like no hope, hopeless. I just try it out. And then the Taiwan official came back, he's like, you need to go through this, go through that, and then some more you're a foreigner, you go through this and that. It's like the whole SOP is like so tedious. So it's almost like it's kind of like impossible kind of thing, So I'm like, whatever. So again, my wife, she just kept doing it. She kept doing it. And then the only thing I feel like doing that time is cover up myself, and I only did one thing, I prayed. I prayed, God. That's the time I finally totally surrendered to God. I said, God, I surrender. I give up. I surrender. You do whatever you want. If this is the way I go. If I'm not yet God, you show me the way, God. You show me. If it's not yet, you show me. Because seems like doctor say 3 years, but now it's the 4th year. I'm still here. So maybe something is still need to learn. So weird thing happened. The next day, so happened that I have a relative know someone in that hospital. So within, long story short, everyone put a few calls, this and that, no money involved, nothing. Within 3 days, I'm in Taiwan already. And I see the doctor sit in front of me.
Wow.
So again, long story short, doctor gave me the same diagnosis, saying that it's a very high risk surgery, he don't want to do it. Then, but they passed to one professor there, which is very familiar with my kind of cancer, my kind of operation. So he willing to open up me, literally open me up. If you all don't mind, I open up my scalp.
Like they take out the scalp lah?
The scalp, you see the line. Then not only the scalp, you open up my face. So I was like that, like a piece of orange.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he took out everything. This surgery performed by a team of 4 doctors. The eye doctor lah, then the neurosurgeon, then the ENT doctor, and plastic surgery doctor.
I see.
Because he need him to stitch me. Because there's one cut is inside my mouth. I open, he need him to stitch.
I see.
So again, long story short, I totally I stay in the hospital for 25 days.
35 days.
25
for the
days.
recovery.
Yeah. Of course, I went through 2 surgery. After 2 weeks, because they say my recovery is actually very good. Despite because I lost a lot of blood, I have not much iron and very low in immune system, but somehow I recover very, very fast.
Wow.
So that I will say not me, it's God. Alright. Then after 2 weeks, he did my second surgery. He opened up all my lymph node. Then he took out all my lymph node. And after this surgery, the next day, I kena COVID.
Wow.
And I kena, that's not my first time kena COVID. I was always quite strong in this system, so the COVID had nothing to me. But when you're under this weak condition, the COVID almost took my life. That is where I had my little vision with God lah. I hear like the Grim Reaper came. I literally hear him. I hear chain and stuff and all that. Maybe it's in Taiwan. I hear he spoke in Mandarin. So I have this vision because I was sitting there just coughing, and I know why they cough, because if you cough, your water came out, the mucus come out. If you suddenly forgot to cough, you build up. Then you basically drown. You don't drown. You will drown. So I suddenly, because I coughed like almost the whole night, then I dozed off. So I almost suffocated myself. That's where I hear the chain and stuff. Then I have this vision. This is a short guy with a black jacket, like a vest type jacket, short pant with a slipper. But there are 2 big things behind him. There are 2 big things behind him. Then I hear chain. So then he in Mandarin he say like this. 是这个吗？这个吗？不是这个，不是这个。That's me. He said, is it this one? Is it this one? No, this one not yet, not this one. Just then, I opened up my eye. I saw a big glow in front of me. On top of that, it wake me up. But that was a very dark room, but there's not light. So that this is a dark room. So it's just a glow. Then so yeah, I mean, God saved me. So again, fast forward. So immediately I recover again. So I immediately start my radiotherapy and chemotherapy together. This time I say do whatever you want, because I say I totally surrender to God. God, if this is a path, I do. Because the reason I don't go through radio and chemo, beside the research that I did, is also honestly I'm afraid of the side effect.
Same thing.
You know, the pain and stuff, because I saw my mother-in-law went through that. You know, but my mother-in-law is another miracle. She's still here. So I went through all the maximum dose radiotherapy. Maybe the surgery took out my eye and stuff and all that. Maximum dose radiotherapy and maximum dose chemotherapy. And I came back to Malaysia, and again extra dose of chemotherapy. But then on July, the report did not went well. It's still there. The tumor is still there. The cancer is still active. You know. So that I hit another bad news from them. They say, we have to give you up. So that's where I always know Mr. Loh they all. So I just went to Mr. Loh, you know, to makan only. Then he say, you know, you try this okay lah. So long story short, I met Mr. Loh. Then I went to see Amma. Amma, she's like an Ayurvedic, Ayurvedic doctor, you know. But she have a bit spiritual thing going on. Once you see me, she was meditating. So when you see me, she said, oh, ini lagi boleh lah. She said that.
Okay.
I'm like, what?
Okay.
Without even talking to me, she said, you know. So then she having some gesture on me. Then she told me a bit on my karma and stuff and all that, my past life, you know. But being a Christian, I just whatever, you know, and see, you know. Then that's where I met Amma, and he gave me pisabadu and the honey stuff and all that. So I've taken that for about 3 months.
3 months.
Then I have severe nosebleed.
Oh, also stay there.
Bleeding. But not crazy severe like last time, but it's not bleeding. So I got so much disbelief, and I've been receiving bad news and over bad news again and again. Whenever I see blood, I have this traumatic event. I feel like, it's gonna be bad to me.
Not again.
So I actually have to admit to ER because the bleeding won't stop.
Oh, I
The
see.
bleeding won't stop. So I went to ER. The doctor want to keep me for 3 days because he say the doctor want to further study. So I know it's gonna be bad because that's like the procedure. Bleeding, ER, stay in the hospital. Next day, doctor will tell me, okay, I'm gonna cut you open again. Your cancer will go crazy again. So after 3 days, they did a MRI on me. After 2 days, doctor see me, so I was expecting, okay, gonna be negative. But that is the first time. This is the first time I got my good news after 4 years. I never have that because the same doctor.
Same doctor.
The doctor always give me bad news. And then the doctor came so I look at his face, like, okay, gonna be bad news. But then this time he said, hey, listen, surprise. I actually have a good news for you.
What?
So me and my wife was speechless. I'm like, I'm so in disbelief. I feel like did there be something wrong in the MRI? The contrast went through. Maybe the scan wrong. No. I just cannot accept there's a possibility. Like just like what you said, right? You just do not believe that actually happened.
Yes.
So, conclusion is when I came back, I so worried, I disbelieved. My wife scolded me, how can you like that, You keep receiving bad news. When God, you pray for good news and God give you one good news and you say you disbelieve. So then on the third day, it took me 3 days to actually accept I have a good news. And I just said, okay, I don't care anymore. Whether the contrast went through or not went through, whether the MRI did good or not good, doesn't matter. Just accept the good news. Because it's a journey no matter what. Even though now you're returned, now I'm returned. Honestly, although it's Tamil, but we never know. We just gonna keep walking and while we walk, keep a joyful heart. Believe, just have faith and believe. It's gonna be good thing ahead. But even when there's road bump and rough patch, we still gonna walk through.
God is always with us.
I mean, you don't have to think like what's in front. Is it gonna be rough? Is it gonna be pain? When you step on it, then you know. Just keep walking. That doesn't matter. This I learned from the children. Long story for knowing Amma and Pisabadu. Yes.
Just, on the good news, what does it specifically?
He said to show because the tumor is still there. Because I always have this tumor here, right here and here.
Okay.
So all together is about 10 cm. So always like a avocado size. Here is like a 1 golf size. But I have one here.
At the back side.
But the one no one can touch, they say. Because it's so near to the brainstem and all the big nerve and the artery. They open up. It's almost confirmed that you will die. So no one want to touch me. So the scan show the tumor is there. The tumor is there. But just that all the color that's supposed to lit up for the tumor and cancer, it's all just nothing. Just gray. So basically he said it's inactive now. So I would not say the tumor is there, but I don't know anymore. So now honestly people say, wow, you are strong, you went through this, and then I say, actually I'm not strong. I'm not strong. I have peace. Honestly, I have peace now. I have peace with God. I have peace with myself. And then I just approach it with like, I really don't know. I want to see. Now I just wander around and see what happened. And I don't want to know. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter anymore. You want to do a scan, I do a scan. If it show positive, yes.
Yes,
If it's negative,
yeah.
keep walking lah. What to do? What to do? You know? Yeah. That's like my thing now lah.
I see.
And I believe you're having a similar epiphany, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, same thing lah. Like,
He's yet to take the honey lah, but Guru Amma is preparing for him to take the one that she gave you.
Yeah. You haven't taken the honey yet?
Actually, I haven't taken the honey yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know until I got to know the story. Got such thing as well.
Yeah, the honey is the weird thing that it took me a while to accept it. You know, like I told you before, right? The Amma actually wants us to pray before we took that honey. But now I through my own understanding, it's never about her religious or our religions. You know, it just she wants us to take to really have this feeling of gratitude. You know, because when we pray, we thanks. You know, we thanks for the offering, thanks for this, thanks for that. So she wants you to pray, to accept this is a healing elixir from God. God will use this as a vessel to send through the healing to you. So it doesn't matter that you say, ayah, you nak pray dengan juga Tuhan Allah apa tak kisah. So I will just pray to Jesus. You know,
Jesus.
It doesn't matter. She said doesn't matter. Just you I want you to have that in you. So yeah, that's I still do that every day. You know.
Okay.
So shall we like go to the closing part?
Yeah, I think.
Maybe you can share your advice to those who are having similar experience, like word of thoughts.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. You go
Yeah.
first.
Okay, for people who just know cancer, one thing also is like even in my journey also, when I first get to know cancer, so many things I don't know, right?
Yeah.
And then that's why we are doing this. Because I wish someone back then would have just told me like, you shouldn't take this, you should go this, but we have to go through a journey to actually discover like, oh, this helps work, or this doesn't work, right? I wish someone would just have it compiled like that, right? And tell it to me lah, like have a roadmap. Yeah. But yeah, so someone fighting cancer, I think
Holistic.
But if someone, okay, one thing about me, like, if someone were to tell me all that, I wouldn't believe it as well. Like, I have to go through the journey to actually believe it myself. Okay, that's if someone were to ask me anyway, right? Like cancer fighter, so what advice can you give me? How can you help me? Okay, one thing is belief lah. Like faith to God is important lah. But if someone who don't believe in God, then I will still say it, yes, but because I said through my journey I discovered God, strengthened my faith, that's one. But second, yes, there's the spirituality side and there's the nutritional side as well. Yeah, then I will tell them, you don't take all the sugary stuff, take more greens, but something like that lah. Nutrition, and then after that there's the physical side. So do a bit of exercise, get the blood moving. And I do have some breathing technique. I can teach them all that lah, breathing technique and meditation. So then it's all strategy already lah, right? But it depends. When we have the conversation with the cancer patient, then because each cancer patient will find it differently, right? Some people I saw. But tube also like what, like kesian, like some
you're feeling cute.
Like how
I got it before.
I got it before,
not a fun process.
Not fun. Not easy lah. Like wow.
So my advice, when you get cancer, what should you do, right? Don't. First thing is don't. then literally prevention is the key. You see, so now I got my life wasn't good. When I say good is because basically all of us, we are polluting ourselves.
Yeah.
The world, I mean the world is already so polluted. You know, look at us. The earth is dying already. The ocean is dying. This and that. It's showing all the signs. And the key is we all know that. We all know that. Human know that you know you are not healthy. You know you need to do something. I used to be 90 kilo.
Oh.
My waistline was 40.
Okay. I see. Okay.
And because I'm tall,
So
I thought I'm fit. You know, because I do work out a bit. So I thought I fit.
Okay.
But deep down, you know you are not fit.
Yes.
You know you are not healthy.
Okay.
You know. When you drink, happy hour. I feel
Once in a while.
I'm stressed. I drink a bit, I de-stress. If I don't drink, I can't sleep. So this helped me sleep. The alcohol did not help you sleep. You just can't sleep because your body is so screwed up, your immune system is so screwed up, your parasympathetic system all screwed up. That's why you can't sleep. You know. That's why now people you see traffic, crazy people, screw here, screw there. Because even your mind is messed up. Right?
Yeah.
Cancer do not build. People ask me, hey, why you got cancer? How you got cancer? You don't know how. Human being human, if we do not juggle ourselves, you got cancer. Every day, even now
Yes.
everyone
Yeah.
is having cancer cell. If I'm not mistaken, every day we produce
Yes.
3,000 to 6,000 cancer cells in our body.
It's like our immune system is good
Yes.
enough to eat it up.
we have our soldier, our immune system, all our what you call that, lymphocyte.
Yeah.
All our lymphocyte, your NK cell, your T cell, your B cell, all these cells is your soldier in your body.
Yes.
They can do wonders. But what you feed to them?
Yes.
You feed them bak kut teh lah, meat lah, beef lah, red meat lah, you know, high carb diet lah. I love my pasta, I love my Hokkien mee lah, my char kway teow lah, this and that lah. My love my milk lah, my that's why you say what teh ice, right?
Teh ice,
this and that, and then you say, "Aiya, my immune system very bad lah, don't know why lah." Don't know why, man.
Don't know why.
What you feed your army, that's the
Yes.
army you get.
Oh.
Your army needs some good stuff to go in.
True.
Of course, that's again another long story on what should we go into our body. I believe you all can share next video, even if you guys want on the right nutrition to go in.
Yeah.
But generally, I would say keep it balanced. Don't go extreme. People say keto, people say plant-based, people say what do you call that now? Even carnivorous diet.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, now fermented diet. Mediterranean, no, vegan. The thing is, I tried all of them. For all my 4 years journey, I tried all of them. Now I'm on the balanced diet. You know why? Very simple. We are human. We do not just work with our bodies physical. We are not a car, a machine. You know, like a petrol car, you just put 95. Okay, it's safe. It means safe fuel. If you want faster this week, 97, right? Even faster, go for a race. Go for the Shell racing one, the red color one, you know.
Okay.
But we are not a car, we are not like that. We take in a lot of stuff. The body need to eat, our mind need to eat, our soul need to eat.
Yeah.
So I would say, okay, I'll just give a general law. Take generally most of your portion, your ratio, plant.
Good. Yeah.
Plant, good plant. And then when I say plant, literally all plant. If you don't tell me if I like only broccoli, just eat broccoli. You need to make sure of all plant. You know, that's very important. Like rainbow, you need color and all that. You know. Then you need your grain. Not say you cannot have your grain. People say no carb, no carb, no carb. Come on, we still need a bit of carb to run our body. But be logical. If it's not like a David Goggin or marathon or whatever, not doing CrossFit and stuff, you're not a soldier. You don't eat a lot of Hokkien mee lah, bro.
Yeah,
see? Right?
Yeah.
So if you just sit down and all that, and you already know that you noticeably a bit plump or fat, you know, cut down a bit on your carbs and meat and all that. And I would say meat is definitely need to cut a bit lah, you know. But even though I cut meat, I still take like maybe every day about 10%. Or there are a few days I totally do not take meat. But when I feel like I want to eat meat, that's my soul saying that, hey, I want to eat meat. Then I say, okay, I need to be happy, ma. Then I go and have my chicken rice a bit, you know. But I will bring my own rice, the whole grain rice and stuff and all that, you know. Yeah. So that is a physical part, and then for the mind and soul part, work a bit on your mind. We too downplay on that. When we sick, we say go to hospital, go to doctor and all that. Why there are psychiatrists? Why there are the psychologists, therapists? I went through that. I went to hypnotize and everything. To try everything. Then I found a lot of help over there, because we downplay that. Because you know why we downplay that? We are so arrogant that think that we know. Because you sober,
we can solve everything.
Yeah, no problem. I can. Why people want to go to psychologists? Why? No, you cannot. You need help. Our mind need help. Of course, this time you talk about yoga, meditation. You know, I'm doing that also, because now we know we need that. How often you meditate? How often you don't say meditate? How often you actually sit down, have a time to actually sit down, not watching TV, not with your phone, nothing, just sit down and reflect. And actually not talk to your body, because I sit down and talk to my body, talk to my mind. No. Sit down and just observe and feel and see what your body want to tell you. What the surrounding, what the environment want to tell you. He want to tell you a lot of things. But did you listen? We are so polluted that we did not listen. So for people they're so lucky that haven't have cancer. That's why I use the word haven't. Not yet, because cancer cell is there, is looking. Do not play a fool. You don't want to go through this. This is not fun, right?
Not fun.
Although we learn a lot, through. But if you have a better way, this is kind of like a crash course of life. You don't want to go through this to learn this, you know. So prevention. You know, take some time, spend some money on therapy, spend some time to go trip, have fun, travel, go with your family. I like to cycle alone last time. Now I don't like to cycle alone anymore. I need to go with my family. Go trip, have fun. That's a form of therapy. You need that. Human need that. When you socialize, when you talk, when you cry. You feel like, man, I cannot cry. I cannot tell my feeling. No. Inside you always cry, baby. You just cry. Just talk. Prevent that. Make yourself happy. Have joy in there. Have peace in there. You're fine. You're gonna be fine. Even though, too bad, God still want to give you this lesson. Too bad you did everything right. You still got it. No problem. Go through it and see what happened. I'm still here. You're still here. My mother-in-law still here. All good. All good. No problem.
It's all good. Okay.
Close.
Okay, I think that's. I don't know how to cross that.
Close.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, Vincent, for sharing story. Nice meeting you too.
All the best, everyone.
Yes. Yay.